Welcome back everybody to How Fast Will It Go, and today we're dealing with the 2024 Toyota Prius Prime XSE Premium. So this now has 1,599 horsepower, 1,325 pounds-feet of torque from a 3.4 litre turbocharged inline 6 engine, and the car itself now weighs 3,314 pounds, now has all-wheel drive, and it could earn 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds and 0 to 104.662 seconds. So obviously this is a huge amount of power extra over what it had originally. In fact, it's 1,379 horsepower more, which is obviously a lot of a massive increase, quite frankly. And yeah, and on top of that, it was only front-wheel drive originally, had substantially less in the way of torque, and yeah, it's obviously at the end of the day more a car concerned about economy and with environmental concerns on its side as well. So it's not a car that is meant for going properly quick at the end of the day. It couldn't even do 160 miles an hour in stock form. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what it can do, especially given we are in currently wintry conditions, with that being the season at the moment. And yeah, obviously traffic is never really particularly light on these freeways either. So yeah, but nonetheless, let's get out there and see what it can do. So yeah, this can do 0 to 100 quicker than it could ever do 0 to 60, so no surprise that it's as quick as it is. There's 220 already. It's also far louder than what it was originally as well. It's 240, 250. Yeah, even though the brakes have been upgraded, they're still, at the end of the day, dealing with a lot more speed than they perhaps never meant to. Like I said, it is wintry and icy as well at the moment. That's 265. And obviously we have a lot of weight still on this car, far more than we did with the Porsche in the previous episode. In fact, this weighs nearly 1,300 pounds more than that car, while dealing with an 89 extra horsepower increase as well. 70, 275. That's not very good there. We've gone to the traffic because obviously this gets a lot skinnier than the rest of this freeway. 277 in all we're going to manage with this car. I imagine we could get more speed out of this, but the traffic is really not playing a ball with us today. It's just really rather quite hectic at the moment. No idea why it gets busier at some points than others, but still 277 miles an hour for a car that couldn't even do 160 originally, while also being obviously a hybrid, is still mightily impressive, and it beats some serious competition that we've already had on this series already, with the likes of the Maserati MC20, the Aston Martin DB7 GT, Toyota GR Supra, and a pair of Skylines, all being slower than this. While it's only 4 miles an hour off the Acura Integra A-Spec, which was a wild car to handle, but ultimately was a lighter car than this, I believe it was. Yeah, that only weighed 2,965 pounds, so it's nearly 400 pounds lighter than this. While also 10 miles an hour behind the Honda Beat, which obviously a far smaller and far lighter car, and 15 miles an hour behind the Porsche 917 racing car that we had in the previous episode. But like I said earlier, that has nearly 1,300 pounds less in the way of weight, while only 89 horsepower less as well, and I imagine it's got more less aerodynamic drag as well than this vehicle as well. So yeah, but on the whole, for a modern car that still weighs quite a bit and obviously isn't meant for doing this kind of speed, that is really rather impressive. And yeah, that's certainly not something I was expecting to say about a Prius. So yeah, but nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.